everybody, IG Live. So happy to be here, and I know it's late, but this is the time when I am really pumped at night. Sometimes like all my ideas coming up at this time. I just wanted to get on here to say hello to everybody in Instagram. Um, it is the end of we're already in mid-May, and we are going towards the end of May, and this is like halfway through the hurdle of this quarter that we are starting. And I just wanted to share with you some thoughts that came up tonight. Yeah? We had somebody who requested that I do some training on how to manifest money suddenly, create money suddenly. How do they save more money and create more money at the same time? It's a very interesting question. Like, how do you save money and create money at the same time? Because you have to pay some bills that have to come up and all that. Now, we need to address this twofold. One is I love saving. I love the topic of saving money, but where I come from and where I stand right now is not to tighten our belts. I know a lot of news has been saying a lot of doom and gloom, and I want you to be responsible. Yes, we do need to be aware that there are um, shifts in the world right now. Climate change. We have food crisis. Yeah, food crisis coming up, and already happening in some places as well. Prices are increasing. Now, if we keep on tightening our belts, we're going to keep getting less and less for ourselves. So instead of thinking of saving, cutting costs, and tightening our belts, why not we shift our mindset towards let's come up with ideas of how we can create more, how we can thrive, how we can collaborate, how can we grow, how can we thrive instead of tightening our belts. It comes from a very scarcity mindset when we think of things like, oh, we got to save money, and we cannot spend too much, and that can be quite I think that can be quite a situation where you feel like a low vibe because you want to shop, you want to do fun stuff, but you cannot spend, and that is because your mindset or your mind is telling you that there is not enough. But when you shift your mindset towards how can I create it? Oh, I want to go for that holiday. How can I create money for me to be able to go and afford that holiday? When we shift our mindset towards that kind of questions, that's where you start to become more creative. You say, who can I get connected to? What can I sell with a package? How can I create something that other people want to buy from me, and create some income out of that? So when we shift our mindset towards something like that, that's where you will be able to be more joyful, more excited, and that's where money comes in, right? Money does not come in when you are stressed out. You get even more stressed when you are stressed out and you're thinking about, oh, I do not have enough, I've got to tighten my belt, and that is what you will be manifesting, okay? So this is something that I'd love for all of you to slip in and think about tonight when you want to shift your mindset towards thriving. Instead of thinking there's not enough, I've got to fight for what is mine, and there's not enough, it's all doom and gloom. Why not you think there's more than enough? God provides, our Almighty is so loving. He creates for us. We ask and He gives. So ask Him tonight. Pray for Him. You see, my cat is also reminding me, yes, go and pray. Yeah, pray and ask for ideas. Ask who you can be connected to, who will come into your circle. How can you create more? How can you support other people? How can you help more people? How can you give charity in a bigger way? Money goes where there is purpose. When you do not have a purpose, or your purpose is just to worry about yourself and tightening your belts, that is what you'll be getting more of. But when you think of how can I create something that I can, really help the world, solve a problem. Yes, there are limited things coming up, things that are that's already happening, like inflation, like oil prices increasing, food prices increasing, and some people said there's even not enough. And I've shared this on my stories, happening already in parts of the world where there's not enough milk for their children. I mean, this is something that you must be, be aware of that's happening in the world right now. But are you prepared? Or are you just going to wait until it happens and then you complain and you try to fight a fight because you did not plan for it, right? So let's thrive. Let's have that thriving mindset. Let's focus on how you can create, how you can collaborate with people. How can you thrive in this situation? And that is how we can all live more joyfully and more happily. And hello, hi there, Oja, I see you. And welcome to this space of mine. And this is something that I'd love for all of you to focus your mindset on. Okay, there's more than enough in the world, and let's all create more resources or collaborate, and that's where you get more resources when you work together rather than compete and fight with each other over resources. That is where we all can actually thrive. There's more than enough, and that is how you can start creating money and being able to afford all the fun stuff that you want, and focus on what it is that you want to achieve in your life, and how you can contribute to the world. Money goes where there's purpose, remember that. And with that, have a great evening, everybody, wherever you are. If you're in other parts of the world, good morning. And if you're here in Southeast Asia where we are, it's really late, 11:10 p.m. And have a good evening. Sweet dreams. Bye. Assalamualaikum.